Amway Arena here in downtown Orlando will be the loudest place in the state of Florida tonight. The Orlando Magic are trying to even up their series with the Detroit Pistons at 2 wins apiece as they entertain the Pistons. In the Pistons lineup, the starting lineups tonight brought to you by the Bourne Conspiracy. Antonio McDyess back into the starting lineup for Jason Maxiel. The big change, Rodney Stuckey starting. Chauncey Billups will not play today because of a hamstring.
And Flip Saunders just talked about the Orlando Magic coming after him. The guy he'll go after is their starting point guard, Stuckey.
The usual starting five for the Orlando Magic, including the league's most improved player, Hedo Turkoglu, and a first-team All-NBA center in Dwight Howard. It is, as John Barry said on the pregame show, they need more from Rasheed Wallace as well. Has not been playing up to his capabilities so far in this series. As Howard, this one they will count 2 games.
It makes sense. I mean, with the kind of attention Dwight gets, you would expect them to have some perimeter options.
A mismatch, and left open is McDyess, who knocks down the jumper. The assist to point for Orlando, playing maybe his best basketball of the season right now in the playoffs. And the jump hook, the soft touch for the big guy. Still by Turkoglu. 3-on-3. Jameer Nelson lays it in, and the Magic take the lead.
Right here.
And with the free throws he just knocked down, Doris, he's 22 out of 22 in the playoffs. Turkoglu the miss. Howard the follow.
6
Counting both up from the regular season to the postseason so far as Hamilton gets inside and will look for the three-point play. Midway through the year, Keith Bogan's now coming off the bench. Evans can shoot it and knocks it down.
And why wouldn't you with the guys who had accomplished so much?
McDyess looking for his offense early, now 1 for 3. Rasheed Wallace.
I think that's a good sign for Detroit. The fact that Rasheed has been around the basket. I mean, this is a guy who is so valuable.
Speaking of around the basket, Nelson to Howard. The regular season, and you can see why. Just freakishly athletic, and as you mentioned, still just scratching the surface. Hamilton from the corner. Theo Ratliff perhaps, Antonio McDyess perhaps. Nelson for 3. This takes the bump, and it drops. Start for Dwight Howard. He got it started early on the defensive end. He's making it happen on the offensive end as well. Doing what he does best, getting up and around the rim. The Magic lead by 5.
What kind of defense you can throw at him.
Just 22 years old in his 4th season in the league. Stuckey gets inside, and it drops for him. Playing with some pretty experienced, talented guys around him. And he did get a lot of minutes during the season as Rashard Lewis does his Dwight Howard impersonation. Bogan's out of Kentucky. He's into the 2-guard spot for the Magic for Maurice Evans. Bogan started the first 35 games of the year. Lewis, and it goes in. And again, Wallace was thinking about coming over and making a move on him. On 4 right now. Bogan's penetrates, and it drops.
Storyline would be how fast does Chauncey heal himself? And I know you still got a lot in this game to play, but
beautiful feed from Hamilton to McDyess with a slam. Now the Pistons looking to run a little bit. It'll be Hamilton forcing the issue. Gets it back and somehow got it over Dwight Howard, and it's from outside as well. Nelson with a pull-up jumper.
He's at his...
The cutter is Tayshaun Prince.
Boy, he is all angry.
There's still 7 to shoot. Hamilton from 17.
Just a terrific shot. It was terrific because you get 3 more days worth of treatment and you are still competing in this one.
Prince inside, a tough 2 points. Detroit looking for the lead. A wide open Prince. What a great start to this quarter. The other guys, meaning the other veterans in the starting lineup for Detroit, they are what they are. You're the guy who can take the team to the next level. Better suited for the small forward position.
Yeah, skills, certainly.
How about skills by Hedo Turkoglu? Now 2 Orlando players collide and go down. Hunter misses the shot. It's laid back in by Prince, and Turkoglu at 6'10", Doors, too. He's dangerous handling the ball.
Yeah, and they fear him in transition.
They got to fear dueling in the outside shot.
Now they've settled back in.
Orlando 4 out of 6 from beyond the arc. Jarvis Hayes will answer at the other end with a 3 of his own. Your top. Left hand. Turkoglu. Gortats.
For the Eastern Conference Finals for 5 years, you're right in the ball game.
Yep. Lewis over Hayes.
He's got that. I mean,
Good. Turkoglu.
tough shot.
Wallace knocks it away from Lewis. Hamilton off to Hunter. Good job by Hamilton. And a good down 4.
Absolutely. They're the more experienced team who knows how to close out games. Just be in position.
Rashard Lewis knocks down the 3. In the game on the road. Lewis. Evans. This time he deafening noise here at Amway Arena. Wallace with a turnaround over Howard. Tough shot.
See, I think half-court options.
Jameer Nelson gets inside and lays it in. There's the aggressive. 3 first-half fouls, limited minutes. Rasheed Wallace with a baseline. This has been one of the best matchups in the game. Turkoglu and Prince. Rashard Lewis for 3.
Team field goals in that first half. Things not running as smoothly without Chauncey.
Jameer Nelson lowers his shoulder and
Become a first-team NBA performer. Freedom around the rim.
Hamilton off a screen, elevates for the jumper. How many times have we seen that? The lead here early in the second half. Nelson to Evans. Jameer Nelson is making it happen today for the Magic. 4, then Orlando got it back to 11 in a flash at the half. Stuckey's jumper rattles in, and it's down post to McDyess. Over Turkoglu, back-to-back field goals for the Pistons. Touch pass, McDyess. Shot clock at 6. Rasheed banks it in. Shots to get it down to 9. Hamilton down to 7.
There's been criticism, obviously.
A very good three-point shooting team. A very poor free throw shooting team. Hunter got it. Lindsey Hunter with a foot up. Prince hits the floor. Hunter finds Hamilton, and we are tied. Time. Let's see what Stan Van Gundy wants coming out of the timeout. He wants Nelson to the rim. And he gets it. Jameer Nelson action, 6 points on 3 of 9 shooting. Hunter with another one.
Wow. No, nothing is taken for granted.
Rasheed Wallace over Dwight Howard. Pistons by 1. Bottom as he knocks down the free throws. Pistons by 3 after trailing by 11 at halftime. Evans. Big shot for the Magic.
Your left, as you're looking at him, is a player they are high on, but just choosing not to go to him.
What a tough shot. In between 2 to short. Wallace another rebound. In transition, Prince lays it in. Beautiful basketball.
That was exactly what Stan...
Prince trying to get him in the air. Spins around him and follows his own miss. What a play by Tayshaun Prince. The run continues for the Pistons. Turkoglu with a jumper. They needed that one badly.
Yeah, it was about time he gets a touch, and wow, Howard and McDyess.
A huge collision at the foul line. 4-point game. All Detroit in the second half. Hamilton with 2 more. He's got 24.
So
Evans steps in and knocks down the mid-range jumper. Now for Orlando with 15. How about Turkoglu and Howard each in single digits? Turkoglu's got 9, Howard 8. Evans is down and injured as Hamilton goals since there was 7 minutes left in the first quarter. Meanwhile, Rasheed Wallace knocks down another clutch. It is Detroit's largest lead of the game. The Magic led most of the game until midway through the third. Rashard Lewis with a tough fadeaway, Jay.
good shot opportunity, though, Dan. Every time down, Detroit's had a good shot.
There's Turkoglu trying to take over, driving right around Stuckey to lay it in.
I love that. You know what? If they can't get it to you, go find it. Go hunt the basketball. You are the player. You are the guy they rely on. So go find it and make your own if you have to, and he does.
As you mentioned, 5th in the league in fourth quarter scoring during the regular season. He just got foul number 5 on. Driving is Doolin. Look at the quickness. Turkoglu for the lead. 4 points. 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 Tuesday night at the Palace. Will it be 3-1 Detroit or all tied up at 2? Turkoglu again!
So skilled.
And he backs him in, arcs it up and over him.
And Detroit extra possession.
Turkoglu gets through. He's taken over. And he hasn't had many. He's played well, but at the line, Nelson is just 1 out of 4 tonight.
With him a lot.
Remember Evans on Hamilton now. Rasheed trying to take Howard. Got it off and missed it. What a rebound by McDyess. Hunter passed it up. Wallace drives. Game clock and shot clock are even. Flip Saunders is going to let him play. Down to 10. Prince, yes! What a money runner there by Tayshaun Prince.
Multiple shot opportunity again. It has killed Orlando in pivotal moments. And Tayshaun Prince off the screen and roll, all lengths, all angles, goes right to the rack, as you should. Game on the line, get to the rim.
And Stan's daughter Allison cannot believe it. And a whole lot of space. It's going to be Turkoglu. Gets it off. The follow no good, and the Pistons win it. Wait a minute. 2 miles tonight to get open for those shots. And as he said, they D'd up on that last possession. Tayshaun Prince bothering Hedo Turkoglu enough that Turkoglu could not get a great look as the Pistons win 90-89. The first road win for any team in the second round of the playoffs. SportsCenter is next year on ESPN. The Pistons win 90-89. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For Doris Burke, Rick Bucher, and our entire ESPN crew, I'm Dan Schulman saying so long from Orlando. SportsCenter is next.